Welcome back to Baseline Car Channel. I know it's been a while, guys. I know it's been 2 weeks. Some of you guys been asking for the video and this and that, and those of you that know me and know my lifestyle, you guys know that sometimes I'm pretty busy with two of my businesses, so that kind of kept me quite a bit busy last 2 weeks. I also had a little thing that happened in or to my cars. I actually kind of have a sad news, I guess. Whatever, call it what you want, but we had to part away with the Hellcat, the green Hellcat that I had. It's been sold to Germany actually, or Austria. The guy wanted to import it to Austria, so that's the story with the Hellcat. Let me roll some clips for you guys. A few seconds, show you guys what it is. And also, for the past 2 weeks, that's a long time, 14 days. So I also had a busy trip going to Iowa to pick up one of the trucks. One of my companies is a logistic company, so for me to fulfill my inventory, I had to go and pick up another truck, and this one was wrecked on the front, and I had to improvise big time because my towing truck, aka another box truck, wasn't there or wasn't ready. So I had to improvise. I had to go there and actually fix the truck on the spot with all the parts that I thought were necessary and bring it back home by driving, which was a pretty wild thing considering it's a commercial vehicle that was wrecked in the front. So let me roll some clips for you guys and then we'll get back to working on the Mustang. Let me explain you guys what's going on here. So this is a pickup truck, a Chevy Silverado double cab with a 4.8 liter engine, and it's basically drifting right now. As you guys could see, my tires are spinning right now. I'm going sideways. It's because I have a steel bar that's connected to my hinge and the huge box truck that weighs 16,000 pounds, and I was attempting to pull that thing out of the auction yard with the Chevy Silverado that's half of its weight as it sits, and it doesn't have to pull on the gravel. Let me remind you, this Chevy Silverado truck is not 4x4, it's a two-wheel drive, and it's pulling the vehicle that's double its weight. Check out this engineering right there, guys. That's some major engineering right there. The steel bar that connects the hinge and the frame of a truck that we connected, and that's how we were able to pull the truck, the big commercial truck, out of the yard and complete our assembly. These auction guys were pretty surprised, and actually, they were respectful of us when they saw that we actually got the work done with all in one day, and were able to pull the truck out of the yard and get the work done by the end of next day. Yeah, that's the major shenanigans. We just had to improvise. As I said earlier, I did not have my bigger truck to be able to do that, so I had to take my mini truck. I had to load the hood, hood, um, all this accessories, all the radiators, intercoolers, everything that goes in the front. As you guys can see, this thing is all taken apart on the front. Is because everything on the front has been destroyed, so nothing's left on the front, and I had to bring it all with me and basically assemble the whole truck, including the wheel and suspension, all that in one day. And the next day I got the computer that was missing and was able to put that in the truck and go home. Wow, would you look at that? Would you look at it? Just look at it. This engine looks better than ever before. Well, not ever, not from a factory, but it definitely looks better than when it was burned up. It actually doesn't look like it was ever burned up or was ever not original engine. This is the original engine, by the way, guys. Don't mix it up. Don't think I swapped it overnight, put some different Coyote engine. That's it. This is the original built engine. and we're keeping it here until it dies on us. But first we got to get it started. So what we got here, we got a water pump that we got to install, and other stuff over here on the front. Connected the power steering linkage right there. I got a mount to connect right there, and pretty much I'm ready to put the wire harness. So that's gonna be a big task for today. Put the wire harness and all that stuff, computers, whatnot, and see where else we could put on. Let me show you guys what we have here. I got some parts came in. This is the wire harness for the engine. This is master cylinder, clutch master cylinder. There's the line for it. Majority of other parts are right there in the pile of goods. Alternator, AC compressors, and all that good stuff. So we're gonna be putting that on as much as we can today. Let's get right into it. So water pump installed, and there goes a problem. There's a thermostat right here, and you guys see the difference? Where is the difference? Well, this is the Pro Charger one. See, the end of it is reverted to 90 degrees this way. The original one is like this, you see, it goes like that. So basically the angle has been changed just because the Pro Charger is going to be on the side of the engine right here, and it's going to be on the way. So basically, but here's the problem. My original thermostat is 160 degrees, and it is melted. It's kind of bad, so I got to order a new one, which will come in a couple hours. This one that I have, it's 180 degrees. It's good. It's used condition, good condition, but I don't want to put it on. I want to put 160 right away so I don't have to come back to it. Until then, while I'm waiting for the new thermostat to come in, I got a brake line to install. You guys remember there was a brake line that goes over here to this wheel well right there? So yeah, it goes right there, and I have to connect it right now. Once I get done with this, I will connect the engine mount and start putting the wire harness. Just so you guys get the idea how much wires there is, and all these plugs have to go in a certain spot. This is a pile of wire harness, including a fuse box, and that's excluding the engine harness. This is just the body main harness that goes over here on the rails and back there. That's a huge pile of wires that I have to figure out, so let's get right into it. Guys, check this out. It did not take me that long at all. I mean, probably not sure how long, but it was not that long. And look at this, all wire harnesses back in the main engine. Not, this is not an engine, this is a main harness. It also has an engine components, but you see I had to connect all the grounds, all and everything that comes with it. Basically I could connect the battery at this point. You see the grounds, everything is here. If I had a computer and it was programmed, I could have probably started this thing today. Well, we don't have that, so up next we got engine wire harness that I got installed. There's a whole wire harness that goes for the engine itself. Although this is already all connected, it's still not complete or far away from being complete, so I gotta put a rebar over here so I can connect this to a rebar in the middle, or reinforcement you can call it. And this engine's coming along really nice. I'm really excited. I mean, it's a matter of days before this engine turned to a really busy workplace. So before I installed the engine wire harness, I decided to put this thermostat housing back together. I got the new thermostat 160 degrees, so we're gonna put this one inside this housing and bolt it in right there. Boom, check this out. The wire harness is back in the engine bay. This is all new wire harness straight from a dealer. Most of the AC lines are connected behind the engine. I would say everything is connected. I even installed a ECU, not from this car, and we're not gonna keep this ECU. I have a new one coming, but this one just for a reference point, so I could see how the plugs connect and all this. I connected all the wire harness that was supposed to be connected, all in the back, all over there. I still gotta connect the transmission wire harness. That's why I'm not installing the intake right here right now, because it's easier to get to it through that hole right there. Also, I have to connect all the hydraulic clutch lines and the master cylinder. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be done behind the cameras. Why? Because this stuff is really hard to reach and almost impossible to squeeze a camera in between. But yeah, also I have to install all these pulleys. All these pulleys are, you can see, they're no bueno. They're not good. These things are not good. So I'm gonna have to figure all those out to make sure I have all the pulleys, all the tensioners, everything in good order and ready, and so I can install the Pro Charger right here. So there's a lot of stuff to be done, but a lot of that will have to be done off screen. So I'll catch you guys later when I'm gonna be connecting all these lines and assembling the whole front end. Alright guys, that would be a wrap for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. This Mustang rebuild has been a great one for me. I have learned a lot of stuff. There's a lot of work yet to be done. We have done a lot of work, but there's a lot of work that yet to be done. So we're going to be working on it. We're going to be moving on. I have to do a lot of ordering. I have to do a lot of researching as far as Nitrous, Pro Chargers, piping, all the fuel system, all the fueling, the lines for it and all that stuff. So I have to do a lot of research behind the scenes, which I'll get right into it. But thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe as always, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.